Ladies and gentlemen, we're here.
I'm part of the Kliq, isn't everybody?
Yes! 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 I got an idea, yeah. Beat up John Cena!
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Too sweet! Here goes the mother!
Oh, it doesn't matter!
This is where the power lies!
I am the man.
Beat me if you can! Survive!
It's showtime, folks!
The following episode is scheduled for one fall, and it is for your listening pleasure. This is In The Kliq.
What's up, everybody? Baby Huey here, back at it for a very special episode of In The Kliq. And I cannot wait for the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown this Friday night at 8 p.m. live on Fox. And also the season premiere of Monday Night Raw this coming Monday, also at 8 p.m. live on the USA Network, which is why I'm extremely excited to get these hands and talk to WWE superstar, the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. How's it going, Braun?
What's going on? What's up? Doing good. Just took a break from my morning workout and stuff. Came out and wolfed down a big bowl of, I call it slop. It's cream of rice and protein powder and berries and stuff like that. It looks terrible, but it tastes great. And yeah, I'm going to talk to you guys for a little bit, then I'm going to go back in and stack on some more plates and bang around some weights.
Awesome. I love hearing that. Well, you are getting ready. Let's just jump right into it. So this Friday night, you're going to be challenging Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship. And since Roman has been back, we've been seeing a new side of him. And I just want to get your thoughts on this current incarnation of Roman Reigns. It's very much like a new mean streak from him.
You know, honestly, it's kind of appalling to me. It's a little bit of a shock because, you know, I've always kind of looked up to Roman as per se, even though he called himself the self-proclaimed guy, you know, I had a lot of respect for him, and it's dwindling away now because of the way he's carrying himself with this chip on his shoulder. I don't know if it's that parasite Paul Heyman in his ear talking him up or whatever, but he's definitely, something's changed in him. And, you know, at the end of the day, a while ago, I posted a picture with all my titles, and I put the caption, "Inevitable," because I told everyone that I was going to win all this stuff. And, you know, the guy had the nerve to comment, "Humble yourself" on it. And then he comes back with this chip on his shoulder, you know, and I understand. I understand times have been tough, and I applauded him for taking the time and going home and being with his family and stuff through this pandemic with everything that's going on. And because it allotted me an opportunity to step up and show the world what I can do. I carried this company on my back through this entire pandemic, putting my health at risk, my life at risk for our fans, for the WWE Universe, because I know that people around the world are going through hard times and they have an escape. WWE is an escape for people. We take them on an emotional journey. And whether I can get you to forget about what's going on in the world for 30 seconds, that's 30 seconds that you're not worrying about the hard times in your life, that you're caught up in the moment and you're having fun. And you know what? I'm really, really looking forward to I'm trying not to swear, to take it to Roman Reigns on Friday Night SmackDown and put some humility back into him. Because this is getting out of hand. I saw him go on ESPN and run his mouth with them shiny new chiclets he's got shining out of his lips and talking all this crap about me not deserving this opportunity and blah, 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 blah. He's beat my ass. He's pinned me. Well, guess what, Roman? I've beat your ass and I've pinned you too. And at the end of the day,
yeah,
you know what? I agree with Roman Reigns. I don't deserve a title opportunity. Yeah. That's the difference between Roman and I. I don't think I deserve anything where he comes with this entitlement that he deserves all these opportunities he's got. I deserve this. I deserve that. Blah, 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 blah. What? Because your family's been in the business for forever?
Yeah. No,
I don't deserve any. I don't deserve anything. Everything that I've got, this opportunity, is because I worked my butt off and I earned it.
Absolutely.
That's the difference between Roman Reigns and I.
Yeah, no, I love hearing that. And that's the thing, like, why I'm looking forward to this matchup. Obviously, you guys had the triple threat at Payback, but also let's look at, I think it's a big matchup for you because you were a last-minute replacement for him at WrestleMania this year when you took on Goldberg. So do you feel like you have something to prove to defeat the guy that you did replace and in some way prove the haters or whatnot, the naysayers, that you deserve that WrestleMania matchup?
It's not even proven to Roman or anything. It's just continuing to show the world why I'm in the position that I'm in and why the company constantly calls my number in adversity. I've stepped up multiple times when I wasn't supposed to be the guy. But the company has faith in me because when they call my number, they know I'm going to put my head down, I'm going to take the ball, and I'm going to run over everybody that's in front of me until they tell me to stop running. Well, guess what? Roman, you're standing in the tracks, and the monster's coming through.
Love hearing that. Also, just jumping ahead real quick to Monday Night Raw, we know that you're going to have that matchup against Keith Lee. We saw you guys a couple weeks ago tear it up there. So what makes Keith Lee such a special challenger to you? We've seen you go to war with other big men like Big Show, Bobby Lashley, but what separates Keith Lee from other big men that you have faced off before?
Keith Lee's hungry. You know, Keith Lee is basically kind of how I was coming in when I was facing off against Big Show and Kane and Undertaker and Mark Henry and all the great giants, the legends that came before me. I was hungry. I'm still hungry. But Keith Lee is trying to make a name for himself. And, you know, I give him credit because not too many guys are willing to step up when I'm in a mood looking for a fight. Keith showed that he's got a hell of a set on him to walk out there and get up in my face like that. And, you know, you saw how quick things turned sour for both of us, including the Thunderdome. Like, there's not too many people on this earth that are close to meeting up to my stature and strength and size, and Keith Lee's one of them. You know, and like I said, I can't blame the guy for being hungry and wanting to make a name for himself, but I'm telling you right now, I ain't the guy. I ain't the dude you come calling at to try and make a name for yourself, because I'm going to make an example out of him.
Absolutely.
As much as I like the guy, and he's earning my respect, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of respect is being lost in this business and stuff like that, and it really struck a chord with me when I came back after main eventing SummerSlam, after killing myself with Bray Wyatt out there, and Keith Lee was the only guy left in the locker room wearing a three-piece suit, picking up the trash in the locker room, waiting on us to thank us for going out there and main eventing. So Keith Lee's earned my respect. But know this, you're not going to make a name and an example out of me for yourself. Just remember that. You bit off more than you can chew.
Wow. I love hearing that. Thank you for sharing that. I know we're running low on time, but I just want to ask you real quick also, you know, we have seen you in recent weeks appear on Raw Underground. We haven't seen Raw Underground itself, the segment, appear in the last few weeks. Just curious, do you know if that's done for, or now that the draft is out of the way, is that something that Shane McMahon might be bringing back?
Well, I think, honestly, Shane McMahon got afraid and just stopped his little fight club thing that he had going on because the monster showed up and wrecked all his boys like I said I was going to. At the end of the day, I guess he's probably a little butthurt about it that he was building up some guys trying to make a little thing for himself. And you know what? He caught me on a bad day when I was in a bad mood and I was looking to fight. And guess what? I brought the fight to the Raw Underground, and it might have scared Shane a little bit. At the end of the day, the way he was eyeballing me and talking to me when we were in there, he was next in line to get these hands.
I love hearing that. Listen, Braun, I know we're limited on time. I just want to thank you so much for being on the show today. Just a lot of respect for you. Thank you for just all the years of entertainment thus far. Moving forward, looking forward to seeing you on SmackDown this Friday, the season premiere, taking on Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. And then your matchup on Monday on the season premiere of Raw, taking on Keith Lee. So good luck with everything and hope to talk to you again very soon.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. And yeah, wow, how crazy is that, man? You know, they picked me to main event the season premiere of both shows in a week.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
I wonder who the real face of this company is.
I love hearing that. Talk to you soon, okay? Thank you, Braun.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. There you have it. Thank you again to WWE superstar Braun Strowman for being on the show. We were limited on time because of his busy schedule, but I do appreciate him making an appearance to talk to me. And as you can imagine, it's a big day for him, doing a ton of press, promoting the season premieres of both Friday Night SmackDown, which is this Friday at 8 p.m. live on Fox, and Monday Night Raw, which is this coming Monday at 8 p.m. live on the USA Network. And as you just heard, he will be wrestling on both shows. First up, challenging Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship this Friday on SmackDown, and then taking on Keith Lee this Monday on Raw. So tune in and catch all the action. Also, follow WWE on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for all the latest updates. And as always, my brother Tommy, our good brother Richard from Pro Wrestling 101 on Instagram, and I will be reviewing both shows right here on In The Kliq. All right, Kliqsters, let's go home now. Remember to subscribe to In The Kliq on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and we're also on a ton of other major podcast platforms. Help the show out by rating, reviewing, leave a comment, and share the podcast. And also subscribe to In The Kliq's YouTube page. All of our show highlights can be found there. Also, please follow In The Kliq on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search for @InTheKliq. Email us anytime at inthekliq@gmail.com. Once again, thank you for tuning in and for all the support. And that's the bottom line because Huey said so.